talk boxing. I feel like I've ran the topic of talk boxing, how to talk box, what tone to use for talk box, and everything talk box into the ground. And yet there are still more questions about talk boxing and how to talk box and how to get a clear sound. And that's all right with me. I don't mind talking about it. I'll talk about talk box as long as we got to talk about it. But I received an email, multiple emails about how to do your T's and your B's and how to articulate and how to really get a good sound out of your talk box. And for starters, there's no one way because I could tell you exactly how I do it, and there'll be some little person that comes up on here and says, "No, you should do it this way," and "No, you should do it that way." And you know what? You have to find your own swagger when it comes to talk boxing. You got to find your own sound. You got to realize what your flaws are when you talk box, and you got to accept them, and then also know to improve on them. You know, um, if you're starting off top boxing, you're brand new at it, it's going to take some struggle. It's going to take some mistakes. It's going to sound crappy first. There are many people on YouTube that judge me off of the first video I did talk boxing. I think I'm worse than some other cat who does talk boxing, who did the same song I did. Yet they never take the time to look how I progressed from the first video back in 2006 to the way I put it down in 2011. But that's okay because my supporters know. Those who aren't ignorant know. But that's a whole nother topic. What I'm talking about is how to help improve your talk boxing today and how to keep things going with it. Stick with it. It's going to be all right. You just have to keep sticking with it. Talk boxing and the syllables, I'm going to focus on doing the T's and the B sounds because this is a repeated question I've been asked many, many times over and over again. I really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it and some mental approaches I come towards it to help me articulate it better. Because I'm still learning too, but I'm a long way from where I was in 2006. So, T's are real easy to do. Just do those. Now, B sounds and P sounds and D sounds are difficult to do on top box. And I recently wrote in an email that the way to articulate those things is to actually say them. Actually mix yourself saying the B sounds and the D sounds and the P sounds. With top boxing, you actually have to use your real voice because the top box tube and the synth sound that comes with it generates no air pressure that is required to make these sounds come out of your mouth. The B sounds, P sounds, and even D sounds are generated by air pressure from your own lungs coming out of your mouth. That's why it's almost nearly impossible to get them from the top box. So what you have to do is to mix the sounds of you playing with that synthesizer with the actual air coming out of your lungs and mixing those two together and timing them to mix just right so it sounds like that the top box is articulating those things when it's really your voice doing it. It's a quick technique. It's something to think about. It's something to practice. I'm working on Magic Box right now, and when I get ready to start recording talk boxes, I might start doing more talk box videos again, depending how I feel. But you gotta generate some air. You gotta generate some consonant sounds on your own. Those sounds that are impossible to make with talk box are sounds that you can still make, but you're gonna have to do it like you're singing them out. You have to make the B sounds and the D, and the P. So work on that, and don't be afraid to struggle, and try to sound like yourself, and try your best not to sound like other people. It's okay to draw from other influences to create a foundation, but after that, you do your thing. Well, I hope this helps. I've got more things to vlog about. Make sure you subscribe. Do me a favor and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter at DT2K and like Dilio on Facebook. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace.